Good morning, sunshines. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with sunshiny faces, and this is the way to start a new day. Happy Fat Friday. Happy Black Friday. I was going to put Happy Fat Black Friday in there, but I thought I might offend somebody. So I decided not to add the two together, even though it is both a Fat Friday and a Black Friday. Imagine that. So we won't offend anybody, but they do all go together. Oh, what a morning. Bright and early. Sun is just now peeking up. Just now peeking up. We've got Kelly this morning. She is live. Good morning, Irish Mart. Hey, T. Good morning. What are you guys up to today? T, I hope you're feeling okay today. Irish Mart, you too? Today in the United States is called Black Friday. It's this big shopping day of the year for Christmas sales. And in the past, it used to be we would get up because they would have in-store sales. So people would line up, they would open it up at bright and early, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. The stores would, and that's when they'd have all their sales. I know you guys have something similar over there too. And I did it one year. It was absolutely hectic and stupid. Good morning. Oh, well, I'll have to look at that, T. And then the second time I said, I will never, ever do this again. There's too many idiots this early in the morning. And too crowded. So I'll do them online every once in a while. But nah. Nothing is cheap enough, even free, to make me go. Here is Kelly's. I'm going to look yours up here in just a second. That's where I was. Let me go back here to... Oops. Look, T, I'm not subscribed again. Didn't we just do this the other day? T, are you unsubscribing me? A voice down under.
Southern skies, a voice rings true. Sydney to Perth, bringing the news, exposing the lies, the secrets, the pain, fighting for justice, breaking the chains. A voice down under, we're shining the light on cults and abusers. We're taking the fight for kids, for survivors, for hope and truth. Together we're stronger, recovering through. Mental health, awareness grows.
Isn't that strange?
G'day, g'day! How you going, champs? So happy to be here. My name's T. I'm from Perth in Western Australia, and this is my new
T? Oh,
show, A Voice Down.
there we go. That's a good seductive look for you. I'm gonna put it on pause while I do something real quick. You guys can chat amongst yourselves. T, isn't that weird? We just subscribed me. Last week I said, what the hell? I'm not subscribed. And then all of a sudden, and so I subscribed. You saw me do it. And now I'm not subscribed again. That is so weird. It's like you're being targeted or something. You definitely need to put some info out there while we're chatting, you guys. I need to make sure that I have money switched over because my son's going to go to the store for me because Walmart's open. And I forgot to tell him it's Black Friday. He's not going to be too happy that there's that many people there. Except for we live in a tiny town, so it shouldn't be too bad. But if I don't transfer money, then he's going to get up to the counter if he does and go, Mom, there's no money. And that would not be a great thing because then I wouldn't get my snackies for later. And I would be really upset. I need snackies. And then I'm going to text him to remind him that it was, don't forget, today is Black Friday. Ha, mwahaha. He's like I am. We don't really like people out when we shop. Yeah, I know, right, Manny? But we're out of milk and we're out of stuff because he forgot to get it the other day. And we never got it. And so, ruh-roh, sorry, you guys. Hello? If you're actually offering, no, not really, but see if dog food or anything's on sale and whatever we normally get, but get snackies, okay? Okay. Well, I can't stand because I'm on live, but okay. All right, bye. Well, that was odd, you guys. He actually called me and said, well, I forgot it was Black Friday. Is there anything you want me to look for while I'm there? Yeah, that never happens. I thought he was calling me to say, screw it, I'm coming home. He must be in a good mood. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out because that that was weird that all of a sudden I'm unsubscribed from Tees. Strange. Hey, Swedish Lena. Good afternoon, good evening, good night to you. I know what I really want. I hardly ever, but you know what I've been really wanting lately is haggis got me thinking about wanting some creamer. Creamer snacks. Summer sausage. How do you spell sausage? U-S-A-G-E. Summer sausage. What else sounds good? I don't know. Everybody else check yours on T. I put a link there, but here I'll put another link. Check yours on T's and see if you got unsubscribed. Oh, is that how you do it, Swedish? That's what, if I turn my TV on, which it's up on the ceiling, kind of like a hospital one. Well, we won't go there. But kind of like up in front of me, I can't chat while I'm on that. So I was wondering, I probably have to use my computer or my phone to do that. Oh, other people, there's been a couple. There was one yesterday that I looked at. It was, who was it that I had seen? Antics of a Squirrel Mom. Really? Wow. Yeah, it's hard. I've got old lady eyes, so it's hard for me to see on my phone everything. Sometimes I have all three going, and I don't even know where my iPad is. It's around here somewhere. I haven't used it in forever. I've got my good old trusty laptop that I use, and when I'm feeling well, I have two screens in my work area, so I hook up my laptop to my other screen and my regular keyboard, and that makes it to where I can watch stocks on one screen and trade on another. Kind of a trader's setup. Yeah, I've been on a couple of Zoom calls that I just turn the picture off because I'm laying down. You don't need to see the triple chins that get placed when I'm trying to lay down. I need to find somebody techie. T, how do you do that intro? What did you use to do that intro? Or did you pay somebody to do the intro? Did I lose you guys? I'm gonna.
I'm joined today by a couple of our beautiful protesters. We've got the wonderful Reconnecting. I'll just bring her in. G'day, Ree.
G'day,
How you
g'day.
going? And we have with us as well Electric Boogaloo.
Hello, beautiful
Hello.
ladies. Love the hair.
Not bad, oh yeah. So tonight, as usual, I'm winging it like my eyeliner. We are going to be talking about, I do like saying that, Lisa McPherson and her story, as we have a vigil coming up in Melbourne. Let's just say hello to whoever's here that I can see. We've got the ever faithful Gonna One Day. Hello, how you going? You listening while you're driving? Okay, stay safe. Mad Drop Bear. I hope you don't behave too much. Oh, you behave badly. Okay, that's all right then.
Who is your guest?
And we've got Ree and we've got
T. Do you have her electric glue? Because we have Ree. She only has 62 subscribers. Let's all subscribe to her. Let's get her up and going. Hey, good morning, Style Audit. Here, your guest, Electric Boogaloo. Oh, I would so love that. Oh, T, I would be so honored if you would help me do that. Or show me how to do it, or if you do it, either way. I would be so honored. Very nice. Well, let's all subscribe to her. That way she gets some more. And I'm going to go look to make sure, since I'm there. Let me go back. I like how you have the Australia in there. Since you have Ree's connecting, make sure I'm still, yep, I'm still subscribed to Ree. Pinky Ree. Oh, Audit. That is funny. Did you guys see that one?
Well, I've been on them for that too, because if they don't, the people want to talk to their police department, whether they love you or hate you.
We've had some where they're like, we don't particularly want you to.
Was that East Hollywood? Because I could see that being their vibe sometimes.
And it ebbs and flows too. So it can, words can change out, or some members can change out, and that can change too. So, an email or an extension.
This was the neighborhood council meeting the other day. Okay, cool. Okay, I was using, somebody said Canva could, and I have an account with Canva, but I don't pay for it. It's just the free one. But somebody said you can with Canva, so I was kind of screwing around with it a little bit yesterday, but it was like, I don't really know. Here is Audit's last one that she put up about the neighborhood council. I fell asleep right in the middle of it. I felt so bad. I was like, I was supposed to be talking during public comment. Swedish Lena, actually, he's not. He kind of got caught up into it. Yeah, I don't really like Canva either. I usually use my other one that I've been using just to do the pictures, but other than that. But Detective White, Sergeant White, Officer White, Slow White. I always laugh when I say slow. But he's actually not. He's kind of a pansy. I can't believe he's really even a cop or an officer, because he's a pansy. But Audit's caught him a couple of times off camera to where they've had discussion. And how do I say this politely? If anybody, you probably looked behind the closed doors. Hey, Rona. I would say he's probably an abused man. And I don't say that meanly or with distaste. I say that he's very um he's not very manly man. That's like he's not a typical police officer. That's a fake. His persona is fake, which surprised us both. Downtrodden, yeah, that's a good word for it. No, that was a joke. Somebody called in, it was a joke. Somebody was just harassing him over the phone during one of the lives, in which we don't really know who it was, but somebody did it, but it was a joke. That was I don't think it was Gomez. I think it might have been him. It might have been him. But it was also him that was doing the color of law at the La Poubelle alcohol board meeting. So I don't think it's him necessarily that's bought off. I think he was probably told, and he takes his orders. He takes orders very well. He doesn't have a mind of his own, put it that way. And Downtrodden definitely was there. Let me hold on. This is my son at the store. Hello. The liquid creamer. Kind of like if they have a Bailey's or Irish cream or something like that. For coffee creamer? Yeah, that sounds good. If the thumb drive, I was thinking of the thumb drive. And so is mine. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, tell me, make sure that it doesn't go over like 200 though, because that's all I have in there is 200. Okay. All right, bye. Ha ha ha. Yep, he's there, he said. There's a shit ton of people there. Good morning, Power Lies. Good morning, Brian. He's gonna go look for a couple of little electronic things that maybe would be on sale, and other than that, he's gonna scoot out of there. And somebody didn't tell me. They have Snickers coffee creamer. Oh my gosh. Yes. Snickers coffee creamer? That's something new. Hey, good morning, Kiara. Yeah, I'm not too sure what changed, Kiara, but he's definitely something. Either he came to had a come to Jesus moment, or got his knees knocked out from underneath him, something. Or he quit trying to pretend. Oh, I bet you. Brian, that's got to be just an amazing feeling. He does, Kiara, but audits caught him off camera a couple of times, and I think it's a pretend. It's definitely pretend. I don't just think it, I know it. And I think he's going to be an ally for us, believe it or not. Yeah, that's Slow White. They don't let you have coffee creamers, Swedish, and tea. What is this deal about? I saw there was a headline saying that your government is now limiting um, apps. It must be the stuff that they put in the coffee creamers that they don't let you guys have it over there. The chemicals. And look, I like my coffee. It's black. I like coffee black, but every once in a while I like creamers. Yeah, Rand and Tallman. Tallman definitely is a Sciento undercover. He definitely is. Only for the 16 and under at this point. That's probably not a bad thing, but it's a start of them trying to control, right? Yeah, okay, so Brian, this is Slow White. In the slow, I always thought she was picking on them, saying they were like, duh, slow, mentally slow, which, okay, we can go there too. But it's Slow is senior lead officer, and each of their neighborhood areas have a correlating lead officer that takes point in communication for that area. And he's the senior lead officer for the Hollywood area. And this area happens to be um, the testing center. Yeah, how many of us would really want? I mean, it's parental control is what it should be. But to be real honest, everything is electronic. I mean, for their birthdays, yeah, right, Rona. Yeah, they didn't think that one through at all. Um, but for their birthdays, I got the kids their own little Echoes for their dresser. So they have to have an app to use that. Would that be prohibited, Swedish Lena? Due to the harmful materials due to bullying and oh, hmm. You would you would think that instead of limiting the control, that they would try to use that money and funding to stop the bullying and unaliving. Yeah, that's yeah, they're just gonna come up with a MySpace point 2.0. They've already got Reddit and Facebook and Rumble and all sorts of different things now. I don't know that they're gonna possibly control it, but I guess that's a start. Right? Exactly, Brian. It's for your own good. It's for your own safety. Right? That's what we need is the hard conversations. We need to look at what's underlying. GM Flower, good morning. I know, kind of scary. I'm glad that my kids were at the beginning part of it, at the beginning part of the internet. But everything's internet. Your lights, your power, I mean, everything is internet nowadays. Even parts of your car, you have to file for subscriptions and all sorts of stuff on your cars. Brian, do you have really good internet where you're at since you're where like I am out in Podunkville? Hey, good morning, Cricket. Cricket, I saw there was an apology made to you. That was very nice of him to do that and very honorable. Well deserved because that was crap. But I'm glad that the apology was made to you. Yadira, good morning. Oh, you're up nice and early, GM Flower. Oh, hold on. He must have found something. Hola. Okay. Right, for the electronic Monday sale or yeah, okay. All right. Okay, I'm still live. Okay. All right, bye. Hard drives are not on sale today. They probably will be on Monday on Amazon, but the thumb drives are. They have thumb drives for $5. So we'll get a couple thumb drives. Yeah, well, Swedish Lena, there was some inappropriate rumor that somebody started to spread about Cricket Cinema, and I happened to see it the other day, and so I didn't want to spread any or give any more attention to it. But it was BS. Everybody that knows cricket knows that it was BS, and inappropriate, and they found that they were wrong, and they apologized publicly on their channel about cricket, and that's what it was. So, um, thank you. We won't give it more attention, but cricket, proud of you, man. Proud of you. I don't know, right? It's definitely Scientology spreading a rumor to somebody to get other people to spread. That's part of their tactics. And you can smell them a mile away. You can smell them YouTube miles away. It's just so obvious, but first off, if it's not true, if it's not right, if it's not encouraging, don't do it. Don't put the words out there. What it's like if it's true, really super true, then you go to the person direct first. And I'm not trying to be biblical. I'm trying to be real. You go to the person and you say, "Hey Swedish, hey T, hey Yadira, you said something that I don't agree with or that I feel was really hurtful on somebody or hurtful to the community." And you talk it out. That's all. And you just talk about it. And then if the person continues, that's a different story. And you try, you rethink things through your head on how you want to do that. But you don't slash somebody's name like that. I agree. I love her accent. T, I love your accent. But again, Walmart, if anybody is going there, they have their thumb drives on sale for $5 today, which I know I've got a zillion of them running around here and I can't find a damn one. So I think we have a Mr. What did my dad used to call him? Oh, you know who, or no way, T, no way. You have an Australian accent. No way, definitely Aussie. Ooh, yeah, you're scary boogeyman, Cricket. Scary boogeyman. Poet, were you scared? Brian, were you scared to get behind the wheel after not driving for a while? I use hand controls, so to me it's normal to. That's a good tired though. He does have a strong accent. I agree. Who was it? Oh, it was Scientology up north had um Robert Dam on the other day, and I had to put the CC on because I couldn't understand him half the time. Uh-oh, got the 2D going. Oh, you guys are funny. 2D flowing from across the pond. Yeah, I love accents too. but it is hard to understand. The one I really, really, really have a hard time is is a is a true Brit. A true Brit, I have a hard time understanding. And I don't know why, but it's different. But Poet doesn't have an accent. Yeah, I have a hard one for people to figure out too. Uh-oh. My water pump just went on. That's weird. I don't think I have a wash going. Your first love was Cuban. Dad, I understand the Cuban and the Puerto Rican, Mexican. I understand those accents. I do too. I love the Southern accents. Yeah, those seriously are the hard ones for me. The true British English accents. Are you a Puerto Rican? Ooh. So we're not saying Yadira, we say Yadira. Yeah, I'm like totally limited, and I I love the humor of BBC. Their comedies. I absolutely love the dry English humor, but I can't understand them. So I have to turn the volume up and really the closed captions in order to get the humor. Trying to figure out how to edit on WordPress. That's funny, Cricket. Yeah, maybe I just need to watch more British TV, but I do love the comedy. Their their sense of comedic comedy just cracks me up. It's different. It's not American, that's for sure. Who is that really popular guy that I can't think of his name. Only Fools and Horses? Yeah. Really Desert Dog. A Cajun accent. Huh. Yeah, I'm with you there, Swedish. Yeah, she's traveled. I think Adele's traveled enough to where she can monkey it around just a little bit. What cracks me up is the New Yorkers. It's like Long Island, New York when she's talking. She doesn't think she has an accent at all. Amy's kind of here and there. She doesn't really pull her New Jersey accent, but Long Island, New York's got a strong accent. Pull the door till made no sense to me. Ricky Gervais, yeah. A Northern Irish accent saying mirror is quite a thing. Mirror. I don't, how do you guys say it? I'll have to think about that one. Because you guys do the R's too, right? Good morning, Desert Dog. It is cricket, but I can't understand them unless I put closed captioning on. So, and then if they get excited and start talking really fast, it really just throws me for a loop. Hey, Amy, I was just talking about you. Yes. Well, okay, so you may not think so, but you do. So you have a Connecticut. 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 Yep. And good morning, Amy. Right? Too funny. You know what? When he gets home, I may even have a second cup of coffee with some Snickers creamer. Yummy, 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 yummy. Oh, George Bush. That's what our Canadian friends always, when they say boot, what about me? What about me? I can't even say it. But Canadians have such weird accents. They have such weird words. And instead of saying process, they say process. That's how you know somebody's from Canada. When I was young, we lived in the UP. I was a Youper for a little while. My dad retired from the military and moved us to Youperville, which is the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and we were right next to Canada. I do too, Amy M. I love your accent. So we would, it was always, you could tell the Canadians, but the Yoopers were always right next to Canada. Oot and about. Instead of out and about, it's oot and about. Agreed. It is the cadence. Yeah. So when is your vigil going to be? The 5th, T? Chocolate almond milk is good. Yeah. I do like that, but they have creamers on sale at Walmart today for their, and as I said, I like my coffee black, but every once in a while I like creamers. You know what I really, really like are the skinny mixes. And I know it's probably trash for the chemicals in it, but I like them, and it doesn't make my blood sugar go wackos. You walk the dog, walk the dog. I can't even say that, you guys. It's hard. That New York accent is hard for me. And just New York and New Jersey, I know they sound different to you, Amy, but they sound a lot alike to me. Xenu Marlene, yep, Xenu Marlene. Let's take Slow White off from there. Let's find something else. Looks like Pinche Becky was live last night. Oh Hell No was live last night. I don't know who some of these people are. I don't know how the algorithms sends you the options to poke on them. Antics was live last night, and I happened to catch her. She was at the beach last night. It's kind of, I mean, it looks foggy and cloudy. Look how pretty that is. My waterfall. Turn the volume down. We'll watch the beach for a little while. Is it? Yeah. Can you hear me now, Brian? Because I turned it off. Brian, I muted it. Can you still hear it? Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. I'm just still trying to figure out how all of that works when you mute it and not mute it and take it off from space, and in which that was funny because I couldn't hear it at all. When you said you couldn't hear me, I couldn't hear her talking at all or the waves. Strange. I don't want Zeno in my cup, Yadira. Thank you, Cricket. Yeah, what was funny is I was watching the waves and then I was doing something else and I popped back in because I just wanted to say hi and let her know that I was on. And it was dark. It, so you couldn't see the water at all until the wave came in and then it was kind of like neon. It was kind of cool. Good morning, Kirby's mom. You're never late. You're fine. We're enjoying a morning coffee. Oh, awesome. Did you get one that looks like an oven with the 3 shelves? Or did you get one that's got the basket? Excuse me. Oh, thank you for putting Brian's in there also. Oh, gotta move legs around. I'm gonna put you over near the dog. I heard from Eric yesterday. I had was thinking about him yesterday because with all of his family passed away, I was like, oh, I hope he has friends, somebody to go to have dinner with. I didn't want him to think that we were all ignoring him because he went live the day before, but he didn't last weekend. So I was hoping that mentally he was okay, emotionally he was okay. And he texted me back last night and said he was with friends, so good. Just wanted to look after him. Well, thank you, Kirby's mom. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Uh-oh, I hear him. He just drove in. Josh, you home? Yeah, well, there's somebody out there. Oh, I didn't see that earlier. There's somebody surfing out there. Yikes. You would think it would be a little cold for that. He must have a wetsuit on. Yeah, I'm glad. He texted me back and said he spent it with friends. So that's a good thing. And I'm so appreciative, Kirby's mom. It's definitely gonna go to coffee here. Yeah, I have one that's got the 3 shelves to it. And I absolutely love my air fryer. But I gotta figure out how to make like fish in there. I watched somebody that was making it the other day. Oh, it was Long Island, New York. She uses her air fryer. And then she said she uses pancake mix. I think it was Ganja Girl that did the poem. No, it was Cajun Juju. The Cult of the Air Fryer. You know what? Come here. Would you please pour this out and make me some new and put some stuff in here? Because, you know, just like a glurk glurk. You're officially hating WordPress. I appreciate that so much, Kirby's Mama. I really do. Was it Gigi that did the poem? Well, there's Gigi, mother to three. Now you're gonna have to make me go back and look, Amy M. I for some reason thought it was Cajun Juju. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was Ganja Girl. Somebody had, hey, good morning, Haggis. I think Audit and somebody else posted just the comments. I'll have to go back and I'll have to look. No, it wasn't GG23. I know there is a GG23, but it wasn't her that did the poem the other day. Okay, you guys, you're gonna make us go look. Okay, we'll come back to you. And we're gonna put a stop to you. And I remember somebody put it on here. Sure. Thank you. It's got a paper on the end. No, get out of my face.
The hanging compartment comfortably fits up to size 40 regular.
Commissioners and everyone, I'm here to, guess what, talk about the planters again. They are still not ADA compliant. In fact, they are doubling down. They've been told they have to remove them, but now they put them closer, which they have, and they planted poinsettias in them just to mock the city, mock everyone else. I have decided it is time for me to just put in a claim with the city. So I am putting you on notice. I am suing the city over it. And I may go even.
It's going to take for y'all to follow through. Get these planters moved, clear the easement today. You gave the order. Now don't delay.
That are spoken to. Your record keeping and your presentation that minutes have been reviewed is erroneous and it's a lie. I demand to have continued standing to take this department and city to court. Thank you.
Thank you. Next caller. is Gigi's phone. If you can unmute yourself, you have 1 minute.
We've been waiting for months, but the planners still stand, and the easement blackened the way. It's getting out of hand. City said move them, but they're still in place. Time to act now. This is such a disgrace. Public Works, what's the deal? What's the delay? We've been asking for months. It's time to make way. Lawsuits are coming. You can bet that's true. What's it going to take for y'all to follow through? Get these planners moved, clear the easement today. You gave the order. Now don't delay. It's been long enough. We're tired of the talk. Get them out of here. Stop blocking the walk.
Okay, so who did they say that was? Hey, Scientology up north, good morning. Good afternoon to you. Chocolate chip muffin, you guys. If I'm gonna be bad, I might as well be bad. Gigi's phone. Okay. We're watching a whole bunch of things. But mainly, what we were watching Scientology up north, we wanted to see who had made that. We're watching the beach. We're watching some surfers from Antics of a Mama Squirrel from last night. Stop it, buddy. Stop it, buddy. No, you like putting your head on my keyboard. Okay, cheers, you guys. We got coffee with Snickers creamer. Yummy. I didn't get a chance to make my Baileys the other day with that recipe, haggis. No, I was the one that thought it was Juju, but do you want me to replay it and see what it says? Yeah, I saw that. I think that Phil Campos and his wife are running the old folks home. Yeah, I didn't even know they made Snickers creamer, but it is good. It's kind of like on Christmas morning, you get to have extras. So on your birthday, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, food has no calories. And since I didn't have a big Thanksgiving meal yesterday, we're going to make it today. So today, no calories. I'm going to eat whatever I want today. No calories. That's a rule. That's a law. In my household, that's a law. Yeah, I know. He was like, shut up. He was saying that to Matt. Cheers to you, Kirby's mom. Thank you for the super sticker. And if it wasn't a law, it needs to be a law that no calories. Swedish, how are you feeling today? I bet. I'm glad that you had a safe drive yesterday. I thought about you driving back yesterday. I saw you happen to be on there last night too, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad Amy made it home. Gotcha, Desert. Okay. When two people agree, that makes it the law. Yeah, I don't see how he was so fable at the court appearance when Campos was like using his walker and stuff. It's like, that is so BS. Oh, that's right. Today, Miriam, you have your interview with Matt, huh? Well, it's all calories in, calories out. So today is your birthday, Cricket? And we're about the same age, I hope you know. Is today your birthday, Cricket? Okay, so today, I think it said 2 my time. We will all be on there for you, Miriam. I'm going to do my blessings tonight again too, you guys, if you want to hop on. Amy, I know it's late for you. Yeah, that gets kind of weird when people have been drinking and then they decide to take off even a couple of wines for supper. Makes driving bad. Yep, so 2 o'clock Eastern time. I've got a date. I know. I'll catch you on the replay. One of these days, we'll do a blessing earlier or later so that way you can be involved. Maybe we'll do it on Saturday afternoon. Yeah, Kirby, that's what I'm going to do too, is I'll probably hit both channels up and just let them both play. We've been 61 every day for a while, yeah. Oh. So whoever decided to put chocolate chips in a muffin, well, first of all, they were just really mean and cruel. But two, they're just calling it cake. I mean, they're just calling it something healthy like a muffin, and it's really, might as well just be cake. Mmm. Oh, Miriam, you have a point. That's right. No, you're not getting any of my. Okay, here you go. There you go, girlfriend. You want one too, boyfriend? There you go, buddy. You guys want to see how big they are? Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. I can't eat no more. Here you go, girlfriend. You guys can finish the rest of it. Here you go, ready? Oh yeah. Get the Slimers going. There we go. Hey, good morning, me and Taz. Okay, now go lay down. Okay, go away. Go away. It's all gone. Look, there's nothing left. Go away. Now that I'm all slime balled. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. It's all gone. Like a blackjack dealer. Yeah, he's got a cute little pup, doesn't he? No, go lay down. Not on me. Buddy. Now you're giving me a bath because you're all slimed. That was probably not the right thing to do, you guys. I'm sorry. Go. But he clearly sits heads over me. Okay, there's nothing left. Go on. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you. You guys, one time I got really, really mad at him. And I smacked him on the head. And I promise I don't beat my dogs. I promise I never, never, never do. But I just thumped him on the top of his head. And it broke all the blood vessels in my fingers. I was the one that got punished for it. Because, ouch, man, that hurt like crazy. But he's so big. Yeah, I know. What did he say they were? Is a, I don't know, cute little dog. Cute little hunting dog. Look at this guy out surfing, though. Oh my gosh. You'd think the undertow would be really bad. Right? I was trying to get my son, I've got many acres here, and at first I was like, let's start a kennel in the back of the house. Because he is so great with animals. Oh, lovely. I dropped a chocolate chip, you guys. And it's melted on my leg. Funny, not funny. Good morning, Eric. We were talking about you. See, if I talk about somebody, they show up. See, we were talking about you earlier. We were all making sure that you were okay yesterday for Thanksgiving because we were all thinking about you. And I know I texted you, but everybody else had the same feelings. Well, see, Eric, we were talking about T's or Scientology Up North and T's channels earlier because I keep getting unsubscribed from T's channel, and Scientology Up North's channel has been weird too. So I think we've got hubbubaloo going on with some of these channels from over there. I did. I saw it. I put a comment on there. Me and Taz. Oh, wow. Thank you, dear. Oh, look at those dogs. Well, we're glad that you had a wonderful time with friends yesterday. Yeah, I know you've told us about the horses before, Desert Dog. I apologize. Look at them surfing out there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely choppy. Eric, do you surf like that? Have you ever been a surfer? I'd probably be more like a boogie board rather than a surfer. Oh, good. Oh, we're going to the beach this Sunday. Cool. Yeah, that pizza was awesome. Here, I'll pop it up. We'll put the waves on hold. Waves on hold. Go back to me and Taz. Okay. Look at this pizza, you guys. How yummy does that look? You're right. Me too. Float in the river on a tube. Look at that pizza, me and Taz. That's a fruit pizza. Fruit galore pizza. Have you ever tried kiteboarding? Where it's got the surfboard with the little kite on the top of it? Yeah, I know, right? What did you use? What is on the bottom of that? Is that like a What type of crust is that? Me and Taz, right? Okay, Eric, show pictures. If you don't show pictures, it didn't really happen. Yep, I see strawberries and pineapple. Of you boogie boarding. No pictures, no proof. It really didn't happen. It's just a tall tale. You got to show pictures. Ah, oh, okay. Thin pizza crust and pizza sauce. Yeah, I don't know about the pizza sauce.
Hard drive on Amazon.
Okay.
And that's like cheapest one. That's not some Chinese piece of shit.
Okay, how big was it?
What, the hard drive? I mean, they're only like.
No, not physical size. Like, how many?
1 terabyte.
A terabyte? Okay. Is that enough for both of us?
I mean, yes, but I don't want to share. They also have 500 gigabyte one for like $40 instead of $55.
Okay.
So if you want to get two.
Okay.
Just say.
Sorry for the interruption, you guys. That's okay. We're trying to figure out our Amazon buys for a hard drive. I need to get a hard drive because all of these videos and stuff that I've been pulling for evidence, it's been taking up too much of my laptop, and I don't have a huge laptop storage, and this iCloud BS is BS. But I guess Amazon's having their external drives on sale coming up on Monday, and they have a terabyte for, he said, $55 coming up. That's pretty cheap for a hard drive. Eric, just in case you want to get one. Or T. Yeah, windsurfing. What are those stand-up boards? You have an external drive called G Drive, really good. How much space do you have, Haggis? How much memory does it have? I did not. Kirby's mom, I'm sorry. One terabyte. Okay, yeah. And I think me and Taz is referring to Nutella underneath all of that. I could see a cream cheese underneath that. I really love my cream cheese, so yeah, I say that about everything. I don't get it very often, but yeah, I'll think I'll figure that all out. I know I've got you know how you get those spam ones where they want you to hit the link from UPS, right? I love cream cheese. Um, and so I got a notice yesterday that I was getting a package today. And I'm like, hit the link? Do I hit the link? Do I even, because I didn't know that I was getting a package for anything. But it was from one of my business associates. I've been on his mailing list for 20 years, and he works for Aflac. And so every year he sends me a new Aflac duck, and it's from Atlanta. So he sends me a thing of pecans, pecans, however you want to say it, a bag of pecans, and a new Aflac duck. So that's what I'm supposedly getting today is a bag of pecans and an Aflac duck. And the Aflac duck, don't ever tell them, but my dogs think it's their Christmas present because they hear Aflac, Aflac one time and poof, it's gone. They love their Aflac duck every year, Christmas present. They do. They do charge way too much. I think they all do. It's really ridiculous, and they just upped all the charges again because of the gas prices. Eric, you going to be going live today or tomorrow before Sunday? You going to go do some staple tech? One of my favorite cream cheeses is that they have uh, the green onion cream cheese, the onion one. That is awesome, Eric. That is so cool. I know the one day you were talking about that, so I was looking, and I've had people from India watching me. That's so weird, but it's cool. That's good. Eric, and I always say is that, standing in front of blue or standing in front of, in which there's no discredit whatsoever to those that do, but one of the ways that, especially those that are under the radar or people that are still in, are going to see that it's okay to be out is to watch you live a normal life, watch you go to the beach, watch you drive wherever you want to go, watch you go do staple tech, watch you be a free bird to be running around as previously being in there. That's, living by example is one of the best protests you can do. I 100% agree with that, Eric. Yep, I agree. And like us, every morning, your community is a safe place, and it's a place where you can go and you don't have to talk about bad things. You can talk about other things. You can have a real life. You can talk about Snickers creamer in your coffee. Hey, Kathy, good morning. We can talk about pizza and fruit pizza and all the different things that life has to offer. We can talk about our jobs, our visions, our art. I love the art ones. I've heard, the criticism from others going, oh, what are they doing with the art? Art is so freeing. I know, Snickers creamer, yummy, yummy, yummy. My son went and got it for me this morning. Ooh, squeal like a little girl on my Snickers creamer. Oh, yeah. That's a great idea, Eric. Welcome back, T. Welcome back. Scientology doing a portrait party, 1 to 5 on Sunday too. Scientology up north. Eric, close your ears. Close your ears, Eric. Me and Taz, that's my man. You can't have him. So we have a running thing going that we jokingly are going to fight. Nice lady for you. Is sin oh hell no? You have groupies, Eric. You have groupies. We love nice lady. And we're not gonna push her out. Okay. That made me giggle. That's what I thought. Sin is oh hell no. But maybe oh hell no is a sin, but not the same sin that Eric's talking about. Eric, are you going to be busy tonight? Please come do my blessings stream tonight. Okay, it may just be there's 2 sins, that's all. Tonight at 6 your time. T Nice Lady is when Eric does his Sunday morning ride with Raider, he takes off in the car and he drives up the coast to Malibu Beach. And one day when he was there, one of his subscribers, groupies, came and said, "Hey, I'm a subscriber and I'd love to sit here and talk with you or protest with you on the beach." But she didn't want to be on camera, so we all call her Nice Lady. So Nice Lady is a neighbor of Malibu Beach that comes and talks with Eric on Sunday mornings when we're on at beach time. And we all jokingly think she's hitting on him. She may be. I don't know. We're just kind of kidding when we say it. But so that is Nice Lady. She comes and talks to Eric. And she says hi to Chat. Nice, generous lady. Okay, well, we gave her a middle name. You just did some windsurfers. Let me go back and open that up. Let's do refresh. Oh, what a beautiful picture. Oh, yeah, that's not what I was thinking of. I thought the windsurfing was like the stand-up paddle boards. Silly me, I wasn't thinking, but wow, what a great picture. All that water makes me have to pee, though. Aw. Right, Brian? You're funny. Yeah, that's what you were saying that one day. Hey, good morning, MD Media. Loved your live yesterday. We were talking about your Phil Campos encounter yesterday. Uh-oh, what did they do with me? There it is. I like Emily. Emily D. Baker. Yeah, you got some great shots yesterday, Matt. When you were over near, excuse me while I try and get my legs moved here. Following that bus around was hilarious. It's amazing. Either it's great content or I'm easily amused. Could be a little bit of both. I know, we were all talking and saying that we're all going to join you. What, definitely Matt is a hero. 100%. Who? Nate? Yeah, I agree. I'm not into people that lose their cool and go off on tangents and start ranting and raving. I mean, every once in a while it's necessary. Like one day we saw our lovely Eric go off and he held his space in his rant and that was okay, and I think I've even done it a couple of times. But other than that, I have no space in my head for crap like that. And she does use cursey words too. She's a fan of cursey words. For those that don't know, we're talking about Emily D. Baker. Yeah, Matt, I absolutely love it. Love it when you tell people you are loved. That is my favorite part of your protesting. Just remember you are loved. I absolutely adore that. Yeah, totally agree with you, Eric. There's no reason for it. That's why I'm saying I absolutely love it when Matt tells them that they are loved. Yeah, emotions can run high, that's for sure. Especially if you're feeling, yeah, at the end of the day, they're all human. But like when Campos was backing up to you yesterday and then told you to shut up, I'd have a hard time not going off on something like that. But you have to remember that they're trying to make you react. They're trying to get that reaction. But I think you get more of a reaction telling them you are loved. Because that's not what they're expecting. They're expecting us. They're expecting the protesters to be hateful and snotty and belligerent. And when you come at them with love and care, I think it makes them go, huh? What? And question it. Yeah, and questioning themselves. You know, I get that from a lot of people that I talk that were in Scientology. They question their emotions. They question their worthiness. They question whether they're doing enough not interaction, the word just flew right out of my head. I hate it when that happens. Transactions. It's like life and love is not transactional. You're right. Yep. The mustard seed is going. I absolutely love that idea. And I know Nora's said quite a few times when people quote the clear cog and all of that, that it makes you feel, if you're in, that you're just antagonistic. And agree. It's like with Campos yesterday, there's a time and a place when you do need to step up and say something for yourself. I agree with that. But for the most part, you're absolutely right, Eric. It's like spanking a child for hitting. It just doesn't make sense. Right? Exactly. Thank you, me and Taz. That's a wonderful way to put it. And again, I think my biggest motivation, deflect and discredit, mitigate against the protester, against anti-Scientologists, mitigate, litigate, or pay you off. Those are the three tactics. Boils down to those three. And I guess my biggest intent is to show love, to show Eric that he is worthy of love, worthy of being loved. And I say that you're the example, you're the person that Lara is worthy of being loved, that it's not transactional, that you can be loved just because you're you. I can love you just because you happen to be out there and you just happen to have a cute little face and that you sing well or that you just have a sense of humor and that you love your animals. You know, I just love you for being you. And it's hard, really hard, for people that were in Scientology to accept that. That's my mission. That Nora, for all of her crazies, is lovable. Jamie, for all of his crazies, is lovable. Yep, people matter. And at the end of the day, we all breathe the same air. We all have to take a breath. Yeah, unconditional love. I mean, you can cross my line to where I may not like you. My mom used to say that, you know, I have to love you, but I don't like you right now. I think she meant she didn't like my attitude or what I was doing, but there's unconditional love. That's right. Well, I don't know if we all sit to do number 2, but um yeah, we all have to do it. Everything goes in one side and out the other, that's for sure. I know. I always talk about my reason, my why has been Serge and Lara, Nora, Amber, Dylan, Eric, Liz and Liz, Jamie, Daniel. I mean, that's my why. Hey, Adam. Good morning. What does that mean? We invite case on post. What does that mean? Translate for me. They are, because we're big, bad, scary people, Haggis. SPs are big, bad, scary people. We're going to ruin their mission of saving the planet. clearing the planet. It's like those girls. Eric, you heard about those girls, right? The two that tried to escape. When they were brought to the police station, I know Serge went there to try and be a translator because the kids have been taught from birth that that the police are big, bad, scary people. It's akin, and the analogy is an emotional reaction. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. An analogy to, let's say, the Christian or a religious world is saying from birth that people that aren't in your church or are demons, and that they're going to send you to hell, and they're going to hurt you, and they're going to take away everything that you've been working for. They're demons. They're demonically possessed. And then all of a sudden, those kids have to go sit with those people. Their thought process is, these people are going to hurt me. They're not going to talk to them. They're not going to open up. They're not going to tell the truth, because that's what's embedded into their brain. That's what they're groomed. They're groomed to think these people are demonic. That's the same analogy. If I told you since birth that everybody with tattoos, and I don't feel this, are demonic spirits, you're going to be afraid of people with tattoos. No, they don't know, and that's what I keep inviting them to have a training. You know, they need to have a training for the new recruits and for the police officers that have been on duty for a while to understand. Eric, would you ever be interested in helping me putting together a training class for the police? Like maybe an hour-long session for especially for new recruits? Oh, cool. Oh, that's exciting. That's very cool. Thank you, Eric. You, I used to train the police, the city and the state police up in Alaska, and I would love. We have a new chief of police there in LA, and Audit's trying to get into to have a conversation with him, so that way we can get a training regimen. It's more of an awareness thing that they know that there's a language barrier. And I used to do it for people with disabilities with the police department. Etiquette, how to handle them, what to do, because there's a language barrier. An unsafe pointing class, yep, exactly. Good choice, Kathy, but I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Yeah, it is. It's just ingrained in you, Irish. He does. We don't know a heck of a lot. I mean, I know he's been there before, as part of LAPD, so we're not quite too sure on the point of his education already into Scientology, or whether he was safe pointed in the past. But he's definitely been open. He puts his ears on. That's for sure, and that's what you need. You need people to be able to open up their eyes and put their ears on, kind of like our kids. Yeah, definitely the school boards. I found that a lot of the schools that are Scientology related are private schools, and they're not under the school board. Haggis, if you got my dad, he took everything to get my dad mad. You, you basically, oh my goodness, there's snow on the roof outside. Um, you had to basically do something totally atrocious to get my dad mad. But once he got mad, ooh, watch out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because it's business as usual that they put their name out there that they do good things, and so it's just believed. And the police don't see the behind the scenes, behind the doors, behind those locked doors, what's really happening. Kind of like an abusive household, right? Everything looks shiny and rosy, and mom and dad go to church, and the kids all seem all appeared happy, but they all have long sleeves on. And but behind the closed doors, shit's happening that nobody sees. The silence. That's kind of the way it is. Yeah, I miss my pops so much. I miss my mom too. I miss them like crazy, especially around the holidays. Hmm. Yeah, that's what's so scary. That was my testimony, my comment the other day at the police commission, is that, you don't have to go knock down the door. You don't have to beat the door down with the SWAT team, because you're not going to see anything. You're not going to see bruises. You're not going to see somebody getting beat up. It's the mental. It's the mental abuse is the biggest. And I don't even know that they get trained in human trafficking. They do the quick, if you see somebody that look distressed or looks a little bit obvious, that kind of training. But I don't think they get training on how to deal with the victim, the survivor, the person that's in it. I know that's way more psychological. Do they? Wow, T. Yeah, that was a really good meeting. That was very profound and thoughtful. Yeah, Adam, and it's crazy. Yeah, so how to deal with high control group survivors, leavers, exiters, escapers is or just even having the awareness that they're being buffaloed, the police, that they're being buffaloed. When they saw that dad put his arm around the girl, that had nothing to do with care, had nothing to do with compassion. That was complete control. Well, I'm glad that he stopped drinking, Kathy. I'm glad that you had the ability to have a relationship with him. Yeah, building trust is imperative, and that's why they, Eric, did you follow any of that when the two girls escaped a couple of weeks ago? When they tried to escape? Did you hear about that at all? Where Serge went in over to the police station when they took one of the girls in, they were going to 5150 her, which basically said they were going to kill her off to her family. But Serge was trying to get in there to be the translator so that way he could build trust and talk the same language with the girl. And they made him leave under threat of arrest. Nope. That it was I was afraid for that young they might have been twins. Scotty says they're twins, I don't know. But the one that they put back in the car, I was scared for her. And I was so hopeful that they would just let Serge talk with that girl. Because they didn't understand that to threaten to 5150 her was a problem. To have a psychological profile was a problem. Sending them back to her, what was supposedly her dad, was a problem. That poor girl did not win. Exactly, T. You know, one of the things that I taught and I worked with the police force with was working with people with disabilities, especially those that have cognitive disorders or cognitive impairments, but also with people that are deaf. Because if you're deaf, how do you accept instructions? I've known quite a few people that are deaf that are totally messed up by the cops. You know, Haggis, I still have nightmares about that. That's just crazy. But it's because we know of the community, we know what was going to happen. We know the tenseness. And the cops were like, well, we just want to get them back to their family because she's having an episode. Phew, episode my ass. But yeah, when I get something put together, Eric, I will definitely get a hold of you and we can work on that because I'll need boots on the ground. Audit said she would do it. So I would love to maybe have you and Eric, you Audit and maybe MD go in and maybe Surge too. Um, Surge can be a little overwhelming. I love him to death, don't get me wrong. And I love Lara. I love her experience. I love her ability, but sometimes she can be explosive too. So I need calm, cool, and collect. So, okay, you guys, it's been a little over 2 hours. I'm going to go do Fluff and Buff. I'm going to get ready for Miriam and MD Media's live today. Can't wait. Get to see his pup and get to learn more about them too. And Eric, have a wonderful day. Kathy, Haggis. Yep, Matt would be a good one to go. Yeah, Scientology up north, that's why I was going with the Campos thing yesterday of if Campos and his wife are the caretakers for the elderly, then I think we may be able to get something in there. Oh, don't be nervous, Matt. You're on camera all the time. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys, and I will talk with you later. Loves you, loves you. Bye. It is at 2 o'clock Eastern, T. So a couple of hours.